The cardinal direction that a solar panel is facing, north, south, east, or west, is known as the panel's orientation. The real direction will be followed in most solar panel installations rather than the magnetic poles. For instance, the true north does not line up with the North Pole, but rather with the real axis of the world. Direct east or west exposure causes homes with solar panels to produce about 20% less energy. For houses that are north of the equator, facing true south is the ideal solar panel orientation. Homes south of the equator will face true north, which is the reverse. This will offer the ideal orientation for maximizing solar exposure time and generating the most electricity. The vertical tilt of your solar panels is known as the solar panel angle. Due to the fact that the ideal tilt will change depending on the area and season, it can be a little more difficult to understand. The farther you are from the equator, in terms of geography, the more angular your panels will be. For context, consider that the sun will remain higher in the sky in places like Texas and Florida, which means that solar panels in lower-lying regions like these will require less tilt. Since the sun is lower in the sky for states like New York and Michigan, tilting solar panels in northern states will be more necessary. Do a Google search for the latitude of your house address or zip code to get the best angle for your solar panels. The latitude of your property will typically be equal to or very near the ideal angle for your solar panels. Proper solar panel angles, however, will change throughout the year. It will be 15 degrees below your latitude in the summer during the warmer months. The best solar panel angle for the winter and the colder months will be 15 degrees plus your latitude. In addition to your geographic location, the angle of your solar panels will also depend on how the sun fluctuates throughout the year. The sun will be higher in the sky throughout the summer. The sun will also be lower in the sky throughout the winter. This implies that you must adjust the slant of your solar panels seasonally in order to maximize their output. However, the majority of residential solar panels that are installed are affixed to the roof at a fixed angle. In other words, it can be challenging to adjust the angle of your solar panels according to the season. Systems that track the sun's axis and adjust the angle over time are available for installation. However, those systems are currently highly pricey. While they do boost your panel's output, the added expense might not be worth the initial outlay. Numerous elements ensure you have the ideal angle for your solar panels, because solar panel angles are the vertical tilt of your solar system. Naturally, every roof is built differently, which highlights the need of taking your roof's tilt into account when installing solar panels. For instance, placing solar panels on a roof with a steep pitch may make it impossible to use a conventional racking method to attain the ideal tilt. The best you can do is to lay your panels level against the roof, depending on how steep an angle your roof has. Solar panel installation on low-angle roofs can be challenging since it may be necessary to use specialized racking to tilt the panels at the ideal angle. On a low-angled roof, flush-mounting solar panels will result in lower electricity production and lower solar savings. Your solar panels should be oriented to take advantage of the best possible sunshine exposure for that region if you want to experience remarkable solar savings. To achieve this, position your solar panels in the direction of your home's latitude. For the majority of homeowners, installing solar panels at an angle that is close to or equal to your home's latitude is excellent. Usually, this angle falls between 30 and 45 degrees. By doing this, you can be sure that your house will receive the solar energy system's annual average production at its highest level. Due to the position of the sun, the time of year can definitely indicate how well your solar panels perform. For instance, the sun is lower to the horizon in the northern hemisphere during winter. Your solar panels will therefore have a harder time capturing sunlight to generate energy. You could believe that choosing the right angle for your solar panels during installation is the most crucial step due to the complexity and number of variables involved. The exact opposite, though, is true. The most crucial factor when it comes to solar panels is choosing the proper orientation. If your panels are not properly oriented, they won't receive enough time in the sun, which will significantly lower your electricity output. More energy will be produced by the incorrect angle on the right orientation than by the appropriate angle on the wrong orientation. Solar panels are a great way to improve the efficiency of your home and reduce your carbon footprint. There are a lot of factors to consider when deciding to go solar other than the potential cost savings. The company you choose will have the knowledge to install your solar panels appropriately. However, knowing a few key principles about solar panel installation is always a good starting point. The optimal place to start is with proper solar panel orientation and angle, as these two aspects have the biggest impact on effectiveness. Analyze the data this article presents and run the calculations as they apply to the location of your home. This will provide you the opportunity to compare data with your solar panel installer to ensure that your panels are configured to operate as efficiently as possible. Yes, in order for your solar panels to successfully produce solar energy, they must get sunlight. As a result, you should make sure your solar panel is angled to maximize sunlight absorption. As a result, you should tilt your solar panels at roughly the same degree as the latitude of your home in order to receive the maximum average output from your solar power system. Since the sun is always in the southern half of the sky, in the northern hemisphere, solar panels that face south will receive the most direct sunlight and, therefore, is the best direction for solar panels. Although they are not required, solar panels should face south in order to produce the maximum energy. East or west facing panels can still collect sunlight and produce electricity, though. The majority of solar firms will offer direction and advice regarding the ideal angle for your solar energy setup.